Jeffrey Epstein built a child sex trafficking network that operated for decades. Ghislaine Maxwell enabled it. Survivors described a system designed to recruit, transport, and exploit minors. Epstein is dead. Maxwell is convicted. The network around them remains largely unexamined. The United States government has now closed its major investigation into Epstein's co-conspirators. Congress is fighting to uncover why. This film presents the documented facts, the sealed evidence, and the unresolved power dynamics surrounding one of the most protected criminal networks in modern American history. Epstein was a registered sex offender. He was convicted in 2008 for soliciting a minor. In 2019, he was charged with sex trafficking minors. Survivor testimony during the Maxwell trial provided a consistent blueprint: recruitment of young girls, grooming, abuse, transport across state and national borders, and a system of enablers who maintained the operation. These statements are documented in federal court. They are not speculative. They form the verified backbone of the Epstein operation. In 2025, federal investigators were still interviewing survivors. Roughly 50 provided detailed accounts describing other adult participants within Epstein's circle. That investigation was active through January 2025. In July 2025, the Department of Justice shut it down. The official conclusion claimed insufficient evidence to pursue charges against uncharged individuals. Congressional investigators disagreed. Internal DOJ documents referenced ongoing leads that had not been exhausted. Survivor accounts presented names that were never publicly disclosed. The shutdown created a political and legal rupture that has not healed. Epstein cultivated proximity to power. Politicians, financiers, academics, entertainment figures, royalty. Public records confirm meetings, travel, photographs, and social interactions with multiple well-known individuals. These include former presidents, billionaires, global elites, and influential business leaders. Association is documented. Criminal conduct by these individuals is not. No charges have been brought against them. This distinction is critical. This film presents only what is verifiable: the logs, the dates, and the documented interactions. Legal experts describe the Epstein network as a case complicated by power, secrecy, and the deaths of key witnesses. Former federal prosecutors state that complex trafficking schemes rely on enabling networks. They emphasize the difficulties of tracing actions decades later, especially when evidence is fragmented or sealed. Victim advocates cite systemic failures, insufficient follow-up, abandoned leads, and institutional reluctance to confront individuals with political or economic influence. In 2025, both the House and Senate advanced legislation aimed at forcing the release of Epstein-related files. Lawmakers from both parties demanded transparency. Congressional letters raise concerns about DOJ conduct and the integrity of the investigation's termination. The legislative effort seeks to expose interview transcripts, internal memos, and sealed evidence held by the FBI and DOJ. What will be released remains unclear. Many of the files involve unverified accusations and uncorroborated statements. Their content could reshape public understanding of the Epstein network. No court has determined guilt for any additional high-profile individual. No charges have been filed. No court-verified evidence of criminal participation has been released against the majority of people linked socially to Epstein. Many allegations remain untested. Many claims remain unverified. Probability assessments are impossible without full access to sealed evidence. The absence of charges is not the same as exoneration. It is the product of missing transparency, missing files, and incomplete investigations. Public distrust is rooted in history. The 2008 plea deal shielded Epstein's associates from prosecution. Survivors were concealed from the process. Federal prosecutors violated victims' rights laws. These actions created long-term skepticism about the government's willingness to expose powerful individuals. When the DOJ closed its 2025 investigation abruptly, that distrust intensified. The pattern of institutional protection is part of the story. Congress could force the release of names, transcripts, and investigative files. Survivors continue to demand transparency. Journalists continue to investigate the financial networks, travel patterns, and social circles surrounding Epstein and Maxwell. If the sealed evidence becomes public, the scope and structure of the network may finally be understood. The Epstein network was real. The survivors were real. The systemic failures are documented. The unanswered questions remain sealed within government files. Until those files are released, only part of the truth is visible. The rest waits behind closed doors. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe to keep truth alive.